So I was showing you these tools. If you want any other tools, which I have shown you the practical or any other tool which you get from the internet, and you are not getting it online. Okay, so now we can continue. Root access is not obtained. The tool you can use to read only. Okay, let me close everything and try again. Wait, just give me a second. Uh, have I used this thing or not? I think super user is not installed. That's why it's creating mess. Please enable developer options setting. Okay, let's take this tomorrow. I don't want to waste any time. So today's session will be on partitions. That what is partition, how the partitions are done, how partitions can be recovered, how partitions are lost. So our first topic is what is partition. Let's start with firstly, let me quickly know if there is any tool you want and you didn't get it on internet. These are the tools list I have attached and you will get it today on Drive. I am getting some sound in my mic. All are getting or is problem with my mic?
No, sir, you are good.
Okay, okay, thank you, thank you. So what basically is a partition? Teaching you all in a layman language what is a partition is a, you can say, dividing feature. Even if in your homes, if you want a partition, what you can do is you can create partitions in your home. Like if there are two rooms and you want to create partition, you can create them three rooms or four rooms or anything. Similarly, it is also done in, you can say, our computer systems, also in our system, laptop, in anything. What this means is it is logical dividing, logical dividing of storage space. Basically, why it is done, it is done to organize the space, storage space. uh, Giving a very layman example, like there is a complete home, why it is having different rooms, just to separate out the different features, different family members, so that all the stuff don't get mixed up. All the, you can say, they should have privacy, and there should be, you can say, a separate column for them or a separate space for them. Similarly, partition is used similarly in systems also. We If we want to organize our data, there are separate things that we should be taken into consideration. Like if I show you my drive, there will be many drives in your system, like at least two drives, just because to separate out your main system and your other files that are not included in the system. So here's the best example to show you, to separate out the system files from your, you can say, other files. Partition can be used, and partition is always used so that you cannot accidentally delete any of the system file, which can eventually uh, be in result in a system crash. So that's why we use partitions. I have four partitions in which this is my system partition, and this is for my vlog videos which I make, and these two are my, you can say, random partitions. I store my random stuff here. You can see my softwares are there, and my desktop is there, my new folder. Okay, my research work is there. Now there are also some tools. VMware is there, and my Noida Police internship is there, and I just use them to, you can say, for saving random stuff. But partitions are very much important when you are dealing with a large data, because you will be needing a large organization of data. Like if there are four members at your home and you want everybody to use separate drives, what you can do is you can divide the partition into five. One will be required by the system, and rest of the four you can allocate it to anybody, like person one, person two, person three, person four. So the basic is clear. Now let's get to some advanced. How to view partitions, disk management. Just go to system and type disk management and click on the first option you get. Okay, very much clear. So this is my disk partition. This is my complete disk management system. From this, I can manage any of my disk. Like you can see, there are two disks, disk 0 and disk 1. And when I say disk 1, there are two partitions. And in disk 0, there are one, two, three, four, five partitions. But if we come to visibility, just give me a second. I have a very important call. हाँ जी अबरी एक सेकेंड अबरी कॉल पे ही रहो, अभी देख लूंगा। कौन से वाले की? इनकी वाले की ना। एक सेकेंड, 27/11। हाँ जी। Okay, I'm back. So I was talking that only four partitions are visible, but when I come to disk management, it is showing us one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So where the other three went? So this will be a major question for rest of, for, you can say, beginners. If you are advanced in the field, you will be definitely knowing. And you can see here file formats also. All the files are in NTFS. No drive is in FAT32. As you all know, NTFS is more better than FAT32. So the status is healthy. Your partition can get deleted also. So in this status, then it will not be healthy. This is disk 0, partition 4, partition 5, and they are not having any type of file system. Let's see why they are not having any type of file system. Okay, so now you can see C is written, D is written, E is written, F here it is written. So means these three partitions are not there in my file system visibility. So this is of 579 MB, and this is also NTFS. This is healthy, and you can say something is written here, system reserved. So basically this is the reserved space for the system. Whenever you will be installing a new OS, it will be, you can say, separating out a system, a reserved memory for your system. So this is the memory that is reserved by the system for its use. Then there are two more files also. This is also reserved memory for this. This is one OS. This is a Linux distribution which I have dual booted. So on this, for this, you can say system reserved memory. This is the system reserved memory for this OS. You can see it is around 80 gigabit and it is around 1 gigabit. Okay, so what's the next topic? I have told you just how to view the partitions. Like if you are doing recovery, you should know that which from which partition you must recover the data. Like if there is only specific folder, like you are given with the specific partition that you want to go with the specific partition, then don't there is no need to scan the whole device. You can just go with the single partition. It will save very much time of yours, because your whole drive will be containing much more data. Like in system, many small files are there which will take much time to load. So if you are having a particular, you can say, partition, it will be more easier for you. Let's jump to the next thing, recovery. Okay, okay. Okay, so here is delete from partition and recover from partition. What is delete from partition? Is there any question? Okay. What is delete from partition? It is that how you can delete from the partition. What are the methods from which you can delete the files from the partition, and how you can delete actually. So basically, if the partition is visible, you can delete it manually. But if it is not visible, it means there can be something fishy also. Like there can be a dual booted ROM also. I will be showing you an example that how the dual booted partition works. And let's see how much you can say drives are visible in my, you can say, Linux distribution, or in my the second distribution. uh, so one can be accidental, that accidentally you delete the partition, or by any malware or by any type of virus the partition gets deleted. So this is one method by which you can say your recovery process, or sorry, your partition can get deleted or even corrupted. So even when it gets corrupted, you can recover the data using the same method if the partition is corrupted. So manual method is directly deleting. So now I'm going to shut down my PC. I will be connected with my phone. Wait, let me turn on my camera. Partition. Okay, let me just add few more details. Uh, 5 persons, one home. So what you can do is you can just assign a dining room which will be available for everybody. You can name it C, and you can now assign rooms to different rooms to everybody. One, two, three, four. Oh, sorry, it is three. It is four, and it is five. To make it more clear, whatever computer do is make it C, then A, then B, then D, then E, then F. So this is how this partition works. Save partition, partition. Save. Where's my tripod? Okay, I don't have the link also. What will be the link? WhatsApp. Okay, I can get the link from the group. No worries. GB. So I have to stop the recording first. I will be continuing the recording. So there will be two parts of the recording today, part 1 and part 2.